What's up, everyone? It is Jason, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to share with you some perspective for DJs that are looking to climb up in the industry, for people that are building their businesses, for people that are struggling staying afloat, struggling keeping wind in the sails. I'm shooting this off-the-cuff video for you in hopes of helping you out and keeping you aligned to what is most important, especially if you're in the process of buying things that you don't need or managing equipment that maybe doesn't make sense for your business. I've seen a number of comments come across the channel and also have been sent to me through Instagram, which, by the way, if you want to share a question to me, throw it over on Instagram at Jason Jani and send me a message. And if you have a topic idea that I could record and help you with, even if I don't mention who you are, please shoot it to me, because I'm always looking for great content ideas that connect with the people that are supporting me in this channel. I made a video a little while ago about DJs buying equipment that they don't need with great equipment that they already have that's not being used to its full potential or capacity, and them investing in gear and really holding back on investing in other items that will help them throttle their business. So I wanted to share this video because I got another comment from another supporter of the channel talking about how they are dealing with an older computer and a fragmented light show and other things that, you know, are basically need to address items within their business. And I wanted to share this as a video tip for anyone that's trying to climb up. So if you're a DJ watching this and you've got a couple of services that you offer and you have a DJ business that you're trying to get off the ground, you have to think about what is absolutely critical for you to work before you go and invest in anything else. Like if you're going to go invest in uplighting or a photo booth, make sure your sound system, your DJ setup, your microphone, your cabling, all the things that are not negotiable in your setups are spot on, are working properly, have a backup solution in place, and you're good to go. Obviously, you can't project what's going to happen in the future in terms of is something going to go down or whatever, but every working DJ needs to have a solid computer. Every working DJ needs to have some type of device to play the music from that computer. And whether you use Serato or virtual DJ, like that doesn't matter. You need to have a controller or you need to have some kind of decks to play the music. You need to have a solid microphone, and I would highly encourage anyone and everyone to use a digital microphone, not a UHF microphone, old school shit. I would say you need to have a solid speaker system, and that is a variable that really will depend on how you play, what you play, where you're located, types of events you do. But I'm a big fan of investing in the core elements of what it needs to be a DJ and what you need to be a DJ before you invest in anything else, lighting, photo booths, other things. I feel like a talented DJ needs to have the very basics. And I think a DJ should have some type of furniture setup. And I know that might be jarring to some people to watch, but even here on the channel, I've shared a video of how you can make a furniture setup that's super cost effective yourself. And I didn't give you the blueprint of how to do it, but I gave you the foundation that you could explore yourself to get started so that you have a dope setup to complement your dope skills and all the things that you do that are incredibly awesome that can help you continue to build your business. Now, if you're trying to build a business, you have to have that stuff in order to get started, right? And you need to make sure that the people that work for you are also on that same path, because they are a representation of who you are. And before you start adding elements and enhancements and services, which are great for bottom line and great for contracts and great for all that stuff, you need to have the core stuff worked out. You need to make sure that your music library is scrubbed out. You need to make sure that you have the music that you need to do your job. You need to make sure that the method of playing that music is going to be functional. If you're working on a computer that's 10 years old, that should be priority number one to update. Computers in the past 10 years have come a very long way. And I'm not saying a 10-year-old computer can't play Serato or can't play music. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that technology today and the ability of the computer and the hardware today is so incredibly far forward from where it was 10 or 12 or 13 years ago. That's a non-negotiable. For me, if I was to prioritize building my business, I would start with my computer. I would start with the decks. I would start with the speakers. I would start with the microphones. I'd start with the cabling. I would start with the transportation. And then I would move into other things. I'm saying this to hopefully realign you, your goals, and the things that you have going on. Sometimes we as DJs get inspired or get the desire to invest in equipment or things that might not even make sense. I know I'm a victim of that myself. There's these video walls that exist in the world today, 2mm or better video walls that I want to incorporate into my setups. I think you would want to see me incorporate them into my setups too. I think the investment doesn't make sense for me right now because the way for me to recoup that investment is going to be far too long when I can just subcontract that service out for someone that has already made that investment. It helps them. It helps me. We can continue moving forward. And that's the reason why I haven't gone off and bought it. Now I want it. I can afford it. I think I could do some crazy stuff with it, but I haven't made the jump. And I think that's the difference. People that succeed in this business and who stay consistent moving forward in this business know when to press forward, know when to pump the brakes, and know when to maybe step right or left to avoid an obstacle. Invest in the things that you need to function as a DJ. And remember, a DJ is the person that's going to be playing music and on the microphone at a party. That is the core of what we do. And I know that even us at SE do so much more than just play music or host formalities on a microphone and interact with crowds. But that's not something that happened day one. We curated an experience with top level gear, and it doesn't even have to be top level. It just has to be solid working gear. And we dumped our heart, soul, and a ton of care into everything that we did. And things started to progress because we've never let our foot off the gas. Now, one other thing I would say is every time you work, don't just take that entire check, that entire payout, that entire amount of money and stick it in your account and spend it on all the things, especially if you're a DJ that works at a job during the day, part-time or full-time, and you're doing this on the weekends. Take the money that you make, if you are looking to do this for real and for long-term, and reinvest it into yourself, into your business, into getting the things that you need to do the things that you want to do, sorted out and in line. And I feel like if you do that, that's how you grow as not only a service provider, but the things that you can bring to the table for people can grow. And it all starts with the music. I think I just want to keep going back to that because before I would do anything, I would invest in having the solid computer, the solid decks, the solid speaker system, the solid microphones. And I think that you can make bad lights look incredibly good with programming. I would invest time before I invested money to make sure I was maximizing the technology that I already owned in a way that shined out for my brand at events. Anyway, this video has gone on a little bit longer than I thought it was when I started this recording, but I appreciate you sticking here. I want to hear from you. If you've got something that you're struggling with, if you've got some questions, if you don't agree with anything I'm saying, please throw some comments, throw some questions, throw some love into the comments underneath this video. And I'll do my best to either respond directly to you in type form or maybe even record a video where I could address it for you. And if you have a question or an issue that you're struggling with your DJ business or just growing, please hit me up on my Instagram at Jason Jani, and I appreciate you checking out this video. Be on the lookout. More content coming right here to this channel in the days, weeks, and months ahead. And that's it.